So let me introduce you, and let me introduce myself, okay? And give you your flowers today, because you're like a mother to all of us, and I want you to know it, okay?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, guys. I do it from my heart and I do it because I want to. I needed to. I just needed to.
Okay, so we talking today about building a constellation. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm Margaret Williams. I help women who have been marginalized. Okay, elevate their voices, stop surviving power systems, and start leading with freedom, influence, and authority. And that's you. That's you. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Yes. And so
Yes.
we have Ashley Schmitt here. She is the editor in chief and founder of the Tribal Dream Stackers, okay, a publication and podcast
Mhm.
network hosted on Substack, okay? And you are also on Medium, all right? And
Wow. Thank
your
you.
your professional background includes independent publishing after a distinguished
Mhm.
35-year career, okay? In in the professional and legal sectors, okay?
Mhm.
Now
Mhm.
retired, okay? You have extensive expertise and rooted in executive paralegal duties, okay?
Mhm.
Grant writing and
Mhm.
research,
Mhm.
okay? And you
Mhm.
describe your current work as Constellation is a supportive ecosystem designed to elevate independent writers, small publications, and podcasters, okay? You've been breaking barriers, okay? And building
Mhm.
authentic connections. And you're all about empowerment, and I love you, okay? And
Mhm.
so talk to us today about your journey, okay, from Substack, and you was also on Medium, and
Mhm.
okay, talk to us about your leadership journey.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Miss Margaret Williams, for that beautiful introduction. I absolutely love you for it. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I was in the executive paralegal sector for the Attorney General's office in Tallahassee, Florida for 35 years. And then I took up work, grant writing, researching, and consulting, and all of that involves in legal writing, writing arguments and briefs for attorneys, for Bob Butterworth in Tallahassee. And then of course I wanted to continue on writing. I guess 35 years wasn't enough for me. So I continued on doing grant writing, and it was a journey. It was a journey until I finally got here. I started writing on medium.com, and I was a reader for 2 years. And now I have been a writer for 3 years. And I'm an editor for Activated Thinker publication. And I volunteer there because Mr. Bin Chiang had given me the opportunity to begin writing. He literally, he's like, why are you just reading? I know you want to write. So I'm the format on Medium. I was had to read a lot and view how other writers and authors present their articles. So of course, I started writing small for his Write a Catalyst. So I was a catalyst for his publication. It was Write a Catalyst. He has multiple publications on Medium.com. So I started writing, and I've been writing now for Medium for 3 years. So someone grabbed me from Medium, said, "Why you are so good? Why don't you go on Substack.com and begin your newsletter?" I began my newsletter, and I looked around. Of course, I'm always researching first before I begin anything. And I viewed everyone as it was a chaos for me. I was like, okay. So I started. I didn't know how to set up a publication and I didn't know really where to go. So I did the research and I did all the backgrounds on how to set it up. So I, it took a long 3 to 4 months, 20 hours a day, 7 days a week straight for me to create that publication. It still needs a lot of twigging and here and there changing because my mission had changed at first. I knew I wanted to help someone with the writing because when I began writing, I literally emptied my brain and got all the clutter out because of the death of my son being murdered and everything. So I had to get all of that clutter out, and I knew that I had to empty my headspace. If I didn't empty my headspace, nothing else could get in. That's the bottom line. And I was still in a legal frame of mind, and then grand writing frame of mind, and I combined those two. Of course, I view everything and I read everything from the bottom up. That's how I catch mistakes. I was trained by the best. I read from the bottom up. That's how you catch mistakes. So when I began on Substack, my mission was to write. But I didn't want to write into the void, not grabbing anyone's attention. I'm not here to make money. This is not to make money. This is just for my heart. I'm 60. I just turned 60. So I knew that now I have to, I can't take all the gifts that I have. I will not take it with me. I do have a nonprofit organization since my son's death, since 1996. It's called Ashley's Angels Forever. So I had to find a beneficiary, which Miss Ashley is my beneficiary for my nonprofit. She's going to be taking over. Miss Ashley, she is my right hand over here, and she is a wonderful writer. Okay, Ashley Lauren, she's my beneficiary for the nonprofit. She will carry on what I started for my son. That's my son's heart. So she agreed to carry on. So she's already an advocate and a support system for domestic violence survivors. So we have began together that journey, but I am wanting to put her in the middle of everything. And what I want to do is, Miss Ashley is such a wonderful writer that she just blew me away. I mean, it's just, she just right away grabbed me by my heart. And I knew right then and there, okay, I'm gonna mentor her she is not a kid. She is a very bright young lady. And she is concrete. She has a concrete foundation for the survivors. Okay, so she's going to be doing that on the platform too. But her writing, she's going to also be doing that. So we're going to probably link her publication with mine, and it's going to end up being her publication altogether. But I'm not gone yet. I'm still here. I'm still kicking it. So my mission here is, yes, we are going to build that constellation because it's already there. And small writers need to be known because larger publications, I love the larger publications, don't get me wrong, but they're being overshadowed by them. And I'm grabbing them. That's what I do. I read about almost 2,000 articles already. And what I do is I pop into podcasts and read writers' articles. When I grab someone or someone gets my attention, I prep them up because they need to be seen. So what I do on my podcast, I have 3 podcasts. One is Dream Stackers 101 that will update you all on the Travel Dream Stackers audits and how we're doing. And we just hit last night 300 subscribers. And we have 2,880 followers. So we're doing really good. Okay. So when I see a note or I see an article, please guys, if you see a good author and a good writer and you see a note, if you restack, I know there's just a restack button, but please, guys, just restack with a note so that author of that article gets some fresh perspective and feedbacks. Okay, so please attach a note to it and let them know how they're doing, and maybe give them a positive. Not we don't like negative narratives. Okay, so we're wiping that off the platform altogether. We're only uplifting, encouraging, empowering, and caring, kind, compassionate, committed writers and editors in chief here. So Ashley and Lauren and me, we're going to be puckering up together, and she is going to be writing more articles because her articles are amazing. Okay, so my mission is to build. We are going to build that constellation for the small writers, publications, and podcasts. Okay, we're going to create that constellation for them. And if I see someone that I've already invited, I have a interview with Zizi Mijan. She is a brand new author. She's wonderful. I checked out her book on Amazon, and it is incredible. So I'm going to have her on Saturday for an interview. So I'm going to have her on. And, there are other writers that I want to feature. Now, if I feature you on my podcast, that is for you. That's not for me. That's not for my benefit. That is for you. I'm putting you on a pedestal to be seen, okay? Because you deserve it. You do the work. I know how hard it is to even make it on this platform, but I'm making the way for you, okay? I'm moving out all the concrete blocks that you are having on your path, and I am paving that constellation for you so you can walk without stumbling or without thinking, oh my God, my note didn't get any hits. I see you. Believe me, I am on this platform 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. I hop on Medium, write an article, and I edit 200 to 300 articles a day. So I'm doing all this, but I keep hopping in and out. So I do see you, and I am kept up with all of the new notes, all of the articles. So I'm going to be featuring a lot of individuals that are wonderful writers. So that's what we want to do.
Well, that's why we love you, Ashley, and I
Oh,
appreciate all the support you've given me since I've been here since November 24. And you know how many Substackers have left
oh yeah.
Substack since then?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. That is just, yes, it's sad to see. I mean, don't get me wrong. Other writers on Medium had a really good habit to catching on to my writing, and they saw how good I was, but I was new. So they gave me bad advice. Of course, me being the gullible, I just took it for a thank you, okay, but it ate me up. So these writers would put me literally on the roller coaster from, excuse my language, hell, that I get so dizzy I would just not write for 2, 3 months, and it would hurt. It literally hurt. And I was like, okay, that's enough. And then Trish Church, she is a good writer on medium.com. One day I was just going to throw in the towel and give up. But I read her articles, and she gave me her phone number, and we were friends ever since. She made me laugh so hard that day. I read all of her articles, all of them in one day. I mean, me as a 50-year-old rolling on the floor, laughing so hard that my husband thinks something's wrong with me. I was like, no. I'm laughing. Okay, I'm laughing my buns off because this is so funny. After I did that, I was back on the road again. And, all of this experience I take and I bring it to my publication. Now, don't get me wrong, I hit a lot of roadblocks when I got on Substack. I was told I'm not allowed to contact bigger, successful publications. And I said, Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm a digger, so I'm a researcher. I'm gonna knock on your door. What? Well, how the small publications are gonna become successful, and how they're gonna do that? Okay, that is when I took all that experience and bundled it up. Sat down for 3.5 months to 4 months, bundled it all up. Came back. Of course, I hit another roadblock. Somebody who was making money off other people for online. It was something. I'm not even going to say it. So he was saying, "Oh, you can't write yet. Do you have a niche?" And I said, "You know what? I had enough. Okay, now mind you not, I just came back for 3.5 months or 4 months, packing it all in. I want to go." Okay, this is a rocket who's just about to explode. I said, "Okay, I had enough. A niche, mind your own business." Okay, I have my niche. Okay, you are my niche. You just make me your niche. Okay, so there you go. It changed. Okay, and I just took off. I said, okay, I'm going to pay attention to the ones that are smaller ones who just start. If they don't know how to set up a publication, they can always come to us and we can help you set up. I will answer all requests and comments with less than an hour. That's how committed I am to the publication. Okay, so Nabanita. Oh, okay, Nabanita. Oh, I'll read your stuff, sweetie. I will read your stuff. Believe me, I will. And so you're not going to be left out. Okay. I see you. Don't think I don't. I really do see you and I will support you to the fullest. Now, I have a lot of ideas that I came up with. Structure stuff is one thing that just came out of my head. Structure stuff means show me your best artwork, your writing, your photography, whatever it is that you are passionate about. Send it to me, okay? I have a chat bubble going, and it's a 30-day marathon. I'm emphasizing 30 days, okay? We're into it 2 weeks now. Now, there is a reason why I'm doing this. And I told you that, Margaret. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted one place for all the other links of writers and publications from all over the place to come to one place and meet and show their own artwork, their writing. Give me your best, okay? Now, there will be a prize at the end of the 30 days if you completely submit it for 30 days, okay? Because Miss Dana, she submitted the most beautiful artwork of her daughter. Oh my goodness. It was so detailed, so gorgeous. It just blew me away. So I asked her, please can I have more? I wanted more. So she has more. And oh my God, I treasure them. I treasure them. Hi, Ben. How are you? Thanks for coming. Oh my goodness. You guys are so sweet. So that's what I'm doing. Don't be discouraged. I'm here. If things are going slow, hop onto and knock on the door of the Tribal Dreamstalkers and tell me, what you want to do, and I'll feature you. Okay, I'll feature. I don't mind. This is for you. My podcasts are for you. But Blessed to Exhale After the Dust Settled is for the domestic violence survivors. We are celebrating the survivors on that podcast. I had that podcast for many, many years. I started it on X, but I gave it to a young man who was about to give up. I gave him my spot. He took my spot, and I took Blessed to Exhale back to me. But I had to do it because he was wonderful, professional, ethical. Oh my God, he was on the dot. I don't know how he did that, but his speech was clear, professional, and so well mannered. I said, you can't give up. So I forced him to come to my podcast, and he didn't know, but he was taking over my podcast. So that's what I did.
Well, all right then. All right. I love that.
So Yeah, if like I said, guys, hey, I'm here. Ashley Lauren is here. Knock on her door. Knock on my door. We are one unit. Margaret, she is a leader. She knows what she's talking about. So if you're talking about having your own business, because your publication is your business, I'm living my dream right now. I'm living the dream because I'm helping others, other writers, because I've been there, I done that, okay? I've been on Substack almost 3 years now. And it didn't take off at first, and I didn't care at the moment, but I was still looking around, reading other uh, authors and writers' articles. I knew what my mission was going to be. It's clear. And yes, I have a niche. You guys are my niche, okay? Uh, you were always my niche, but I'm going to make it a point to put you on the pedestal and build your constellation. Okay, this is not my constellation, this is our constellation. Okay, so I love you guys, and you guys are all gifted. Oh my god, you guys don't know. Okay, just because it's silent and not, I never had any hits on my notes. I didn't care. I put poems on there. I'm not a poet. I put just notes, restack with notes for authors to let everybody know, hey, please stop scrolling, because you are scrolling into the void. Spend a little time with this author, this writer in this publication, and you will not regret it. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for their publication. Okay. So please, if I put out a note and restack something, pay attention, because it's important. That is how we build a constellation. We're going to get rid of all the negative narratives and just focus on the uplifting, positive individuals that want to be here, that are committed to be here. And I already know who these individuals are. So I love you guys. That's the reason why, like Margaret. Margaret is amazing. Okay. That woman's on the podcast every single day. She posts quotes every single day. She posts her past history, every single day. I mean, we're talking about, I don't know how she does it. I don't want to know how she does it, but she must have a twin sitting next to her. I know she does, because there's no way that these two hands can do all that. I know how hard it is for me. So Margaret, she's a consistent, committed, knowledgeable. She has the expertise for you guys to become a leader, a true leader. I was on sea level for 35 years, so I know where there are molds, bad molds of leaders, and then there are good leaders who get rid of all the blockage. If you just check out Margaret, seriously, she can explain it to you, because it's going to take me another 35 years to explain you guys how the sea level works. Okay, she knows too. So go to Margaret, and Margaret takes care of the leadership part, and I will take care of you if you want to be featured. That's just the way I do. I have a lot of things in mind. I'm going to set up a mentorship on my publication. It's going to be a free mentorship with the paid subscription. And I have to-do lists. I created to-do lists. I'm going to post them one by one on my publication. And you're free to grab it and print it, because that is all for you guys. I'm doing all this for you. Okay. So the mentorship is going to be set up. Okay, then we're going to have a monthly calendar for creators to hop on, be a part, be a team of a project that I'll put out. I'm not going to make it easy on you guys, because you guys are pros. Okay, so there's no beginners thing going on. But the mentorship is going to be with the paid subscription. Okay, free. We will mentor you as long as you need to. Okay, I have mentored already 3 authors that were jobless, that were an alcoholic, and I felt so bad for them because they were deep depressants. And that was on LinkedIn. I grabbed those two, and then I had a third one, and I was doing all that. Plus, I was on LinkedIn for 8 years, and I got off. I got off of all of my social media, but I do still have all of my portfolio. Believe me, it's about this thick, okay? It is thick. If you all ever want to check it out, I'll be willing to scan it and send and email it to you, okay? I have your email address, and I will not waste your email. Your email address is precious to me. Whatever data I get from you guys stays with me. That's one of the things, because I'm still under confidentiality oath. I carry that for life. Your data does not go anywhere because it doesn't belong anywhere but with you and me. It's an A and B conversation, and see your way out, everybody else. Okay, so that is it. I treasure that. Okay, so so we're gonna have a calendar for creators, and as many creators I can get together. You're gonna grab a certain week that you're gonna do your project, and you have to have an end result at it. I'm doing it on purpose because I want you to be like I said, I was hopping off and on Substack until somebody said, "Hey Ashley, how about you be a little bit more committed to your publication? What are you gonna do? You started it and you didn't finish it." And I said, "Oh my God, here's another block." Okay, I hear you. And ever since that, 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, straight. And I have not gotten off yet. Okay, so I'm committed to you guys. If you want to make it, I'm doing this on purpose because of the fact that I want to teach you to be consistent with your articles. I can teach you how to write. I can teach you how to be a leader too, but that's Marcus' job. I don't want it. Okay, I really don't want it. I've done it for 35 years. I don't want it. You can have it. Go to Margaret. Okay, I'll do the rest. And we've got everything, covered. So then I will have 1 month where I pick each writer who doesn't have a podcast, and I will let them create a podcast and be on that podcast. Now I will set it up, but they will be the host of that podcast. I'm doing it on purpose so they can get used to creating a podcast. I don't usually on podcasts. I have 3 of them, but I don't waste them. I treasure them, and I keep them for my writers, my small writers, my individual writers, my small publications, and I'll teach you how to do a podcast. Once you did it once, easy breezy after that. Because that who you see right now on the screen on the messages, they're all family. They become family. That became family to me. I don't have blood family anymore. They all died already. They passed away. And you guys are my family, okay? If I wouldn't have you guys, I don't know what I would be doing. I probably would go in a corner, shrivel up somewhere, okay? Because I'm a natural. I was told I was a scripter, okay? There are certain phrases for each writer, different phrases, okay? Creator, writer. I was a scripter since I was in the legal realm. They called me a scripter. So I said, okay, whatever. I'm still a writer, but I did the legal writing to the top. I maxed that out. The grant writing, I topped that. I maxed that out. I Now I'm here doing this guys for you guys. So, like I said, please come and hey, I'll put you on a pedestal. I'll feature you. I don't mind. I really don't mind because, like I said, I'm not doing this for myself. I really not. I write for you guys. When I write an article, that article means something to me, and I write that for you because I experienced it. Like the last article was about negative narratives. Where I got this from is from Medium.com. I happened to come across an article for the publication I'm editing for that was featured and was totally and completely so negative. I almost threw up. I said, oh, no. Now, I was professional. I gave her my feedback. It wasn't ugly. It was ethical and it was professional. It was kind. And I let her know the article that you are writing is not needed on this platform. You are wasting too much time hopping in and out of other people's accounts to see how much money they're making, how much claps they're getting, how much followers. There are deep depressions on that medium.com. Okay. They are just grateful that someone is reading the article and someone is giving them a positive comment or feedback. You cannot monetize that. You can't. Okay. You cannot monetize that gratefulness that they have. So be careful what you write, because like I said, I came across some individuals, they were just emptying out their headspace. The deep depressants that want to unload. If they don't unload, they will commit suicide. That's the bottom line. Been there, done that so many times. Okay. I'm not talking out of left wing. When I talk about something, I went through it. Yeah. And mental health awareness is also part of my podcast that goes with the Blessed to Exhale. Mental health awareness is all month long, not just May, and then we take a break. Mental health does not take a break. As a matter of fact, we should prop that more up. If you see that purple spot right next to my name, that means it's domestic violence survivors and mental health awareness. And I carry that all month long, all year long, because mental health issues don't take a vacation. They don't take a break, and they don't take lunch. Okay? So if you are in dire need, of course, dial 911, okay? But if you just want to talk to someone, talk to Ashley or Lauren. She is a dire advocate, okay? She is a support system. I have advocacy, okay? I will support Ashley whatever she is doing, because she is taking the steps on that platform to support the survivors. Okay. So if you see the purple dot, notice not a throw up or a plot. The purple dot means domestic violence victims and mental health that we celebrate and we bring up all month long, all year long. So we're here for you guys. So just reach out to Ashley or Lauren. She's right there on the screen. And reach out to me if you like. Okay. I'm here. So there it is. I have a lot more plans for you guys, but I'm going to save all that. And I got my first print out for my memoir. It's my memoir. It says, my life's journey didn't begin by changing lives, but it will not end with it. So that's what it says right here. See that? So that is my
Love it.
memoir. It's kind of thick and it's already got shipped off. So let's pray. That's my first publication. So let's pray. They don't take too long. I edited it already to a T, but you know how these publishers are. They want to do their own thing. So thank you guys.
Well, you have to come back and talk about it once it's published, okay?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I know Dana is writing her memoirs, and she has I Write Out Loud. That woman is just
Right.
fantastic. You know what I mean? I can sit there and listen to her all day long. She's just a host of perfection. Okay. I wish I could be like her, but I'm not. She's got that beautiful red hair all of the time. She's always immaculate. Oh my God. I hate her. I said, how do you look so perfect on a podcast? I have to put a pound of makeup on just to look decent, you know? So yeah, Dana. I mean, go ahead and check her out. She is wonderful. She has I Write Out Loud, and go join her. And oh my God, she's just oh my God, incredible. She's absolutely. I learned a lot from Dana. She's the reason why I started my memoirs. If it wasn't for her, I would have never started. I had it in my mind, but hello, didn't want to dump that out. I kept it in safety over here until Dana began that I Write Out Loud. And I had joined, I paid her subscription, and I love it ever since. That woman is just committed. She is there all the time. She writes all the time. And oh my God, if you guys don't hop on hers, you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out. I learned a lot from her. So yeah.
There we go. Are you
Yep.
taking anybody have any questions for Ashley? I'm going in and look at the comments.
Mm-hmm. Margaret is awesome. Michelle, thank you. Ashley. Yes, Margaret does shine, doesn't she, though? Yes, Nabanita. Margaret, what you see is what you get. This is how she is. She doesn't fake anything, okay? So she's just as real as it's gonna get. Okay. You're not gonna get nothing fake out of her. She's as if you don't connect with her, you're gonna miss out because you need that authentic connection. That's what you're trying to do. So Margaret is just the kind, caring person that she is. And we love her to death. We really do. So
And
yeah.
that's why we love you, because you're about truth.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. Yeah, what you see is what you get. So
Absolutely.
so anybody have any question for Margaret? She's carrying that leadership rope. If you have a question for Margaret, come on, hit us up. We're here right now. And hey, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Look at all River. Thank you, River. You're so sweet. Ashley. Oh my God, Ashley, thank you. Oh, Michelle. You're right. Millie, is there a pre-order link? Is there a pre-order link? Well, I can give you one. Hold on. I'm going to smack it right on you. Okay. So, go on here, and it'll link you right onto. Did you get that? There you go. Okay. It links you right onto my publication. The publication store is always going to be wide open, guys. How did you build your confidence after your podcast? After
That's your
decompression hour.
son.
Oh, still. Question. Actually, are you still going to do the Yes, you're talking about the winding down podcast at night? Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. How did you build your confidence again after your son? Okay. Tell you the truth, this is what it's going to be. That's the truth. I'm not going to lie to you guys because it's not going to serve me no purpose. Okay. The bottom line is that my son died a horrible murder. He was only 13 and a half months old. I was in shock for 2 years. No, I never drank and I never did drugs. Okay. But I was just in shock for 2 years. To tell you the truth, I didn't even hear a bird twitcher or went to groceries or didn't even know where I was, what I was doing. That's how much in a shock I was. Okay. Oh, Millie, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. My condolences. But when I woke up after those 2 years, I knew right then and there my son was a baby. Okay. He was a baby, and his heart, I had to do something with his young heart because he just told me to. Okay, take my heart, Mom. There's no more water in it. He was an 8-year-old girl, had pushed him in just out of curiosity to see if a baby can float, and walked off. My son wasn't found until after 30 minutes. He was drowning after 30 minutes. So, but anyway, so it was hard, to tell you the truth. It was really, really hard. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's been 33 years. So he would have been 33 years old now. But to me, he's still that baby. And I'm still grieving him like it happened yesterday. But I can sit on that pity all day long and run it by me over and over and over. And it gotten so old because I was hurting myself. So I turned that pity into power because I was tired of being blind and deaf and not being seen. I was wanting to crawl in the corner, but I got out of it. Did I have any support? No, guys, I had no support. I had to yank myself out by myself. I tried to commit suicide 9 times until God told me, hey, you suck at this. Why don't you just give it up? It's not going to happen. So, yes, I tried that 9 times. And believe me, guys, it's not fun. Don't want to do that. No. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Millie. So you can, that pity, you are so angry. I was so angry, not at someone. I was really angry at myself for taking him there, but I can do this all day long and beat myself up all day long and still take that blame. Turn that pity into power, and you will sit on that concrete foundation. You will stand on it firm, and you are not going to lift off of it because of the fact that you knew how you built that. You built that with the anger. You built that on top of the pity, and you just crushing that pity and turn it into power. Keep turning it into power. If you think you don't want to get up in the morning, well, guess what? I get only 4 hours sleep. I get up, take a shower, go through my routines because I have to, because I've got to take care of you guys. Okay, if I don't show up for you guys, I will fail. I'm not going to fail you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm from old Germany. Okay, I was schooled old German style. So once we start something, we see it all the way through. That's the reason why I'm known as the bee in the courthouse, because I'm so loud and I won't go away until the judge gives me a yes. So they say, oh my God, do I hear Ashley? Please, guys, I'm just eating my taco right now. Give her what she wants and get her out of here. And I would be there and do that. Yeah, I don't walk away with a no. I'm sorry. And collaborations, I'm very good at collaborations, guys. Throw it at me. I can do this all day long. Might as well take yourself a cushion because it's going to be a long night and you're going to fail. Okay? So, yes, I built it on anger and pity. I kept wanting to crush that pity because now it's crushed. Now it's a concrete foundation, and that's not going to waver anywhere. Okay? Because you guys need that. If you have an iffy publication that maybe shows up, that maybe fulfills my request, that no, there's not a maybe. Okay, you guys see me. I'm all over the place. And I'm there all day long. Yes, I still hop over to Medium and do editing because I do 200 to 300 articles a day. I hop back up. I take a break, hop back on. And that's just an hour difference, okay? So if you guys have a request, just DM me. I even have my email address at the end of each on my about page. Email me. I don't mind. I mind. Email me, okay? I want to know what you do, what you need. And I want to fulfill your request because I want you to get somewhere, okay? And that's what Ashley and I are here for, okay? So please just do it. Don't give up. Because giving up is not in our vocabulary. I used to have team members knock on my door because I was actually the assistant executive paralegal for the AG. Okay, so that was a hardcore job already, but I had to take care of another team because they needed someone to remove the block. Because some C levels would come out, or some partners would come out and disturb that rhythm that that team I set up for. So I told each team leader, hey, if I ever hear a negative narrative or word like I can't, I won't, I don't, she won't, no, you might as well get that dictionary and rip those pages out because otherwise I will get you into my office and make you do it. I'm serious. I have old dictionaries and old law books, okay? I don't actually make you rip it out because there is no such thing. If you hear a negative word, walk away. Don't even read the feedback. Oh my God. No, I even wrote an article. Okay, negativity warning, move out of the way because you're blocking the view of the real stars. What are you doing? If that is all your job is, you don't have a place here. Okay, Ashley said, Millie, I'll read. Okay. River, the podcast learning curve has been brutal. I could use some tips. Absolutely. Hit me up for it. Okay. Whatever tips you need, I I'll give it to you. Okay. Let me know what you need. I know it's been brutal. I've been there. I've done it. Oh my God. It's been rough. I know. But I'm the one that is paving that road a little smoother so we can create that constellation. It's a constellation for you guys. And it's filled with tips, tricks, and sometimes, you are the one who's gonna have to finish. I know how hard it is to finish an article. Oh my God, it's rough. I know. Gotta do the research, you gotta line it all up. And oh my God, I understand. Ashley and I, we've been there. Margaret's been there. Dana's been there. Everybody who's been there. Okay, so we know what we went through, but our experience and knowledge that we gathered over the years and on Substack, we've seen some things that we are removing. Okay, it's no longer in our constellation. So there's a way out. Just connect with the right people because those people. Okay, let me tell you something about that algorithmic data. We don't believe in that. Okay, our algorithmic data. Oh yeah, somebody told me on my chat bubble. Oh, you're not supposed to be doing this, and I was like, you know what? You just got deleted. Click. Okay, you're on my chat bubble. What are you you guiding me who's got over? Oh my God, so many years of writing. Give me a break. We don't believe in algorithms. We believe in quality over the quantity. Okay, we believe in authenticity over algorithms. I've got that on my about page, and I did that on purpose because sharing is caring, and that is what we do. Okay, so River, there's always the thought, am I doing this right? Hey, River, like I said, come and hit me up. Okay, now River, I know which road you're trying to go to. You are up on the hill. A mountain does have a down spiral. You're not there. You are on top of the mountain, and I done gave you a ladder so you don't have to go fall down. I am seeing that you are going towards the negative narrative thoughts. Don't do that. Are you doing the right thing? Heck yeah, you're doing the right thing, River. There's nothing that you're doing wrong, okay? Believe me. I'm going to check your publication out, your writing. I know that you are a good writer because I've seen you before, okay? So you are not doing anything wrong. You're here with us. So are you doing the right thing? Please, no negative narratives over here. We are just doing the positive ones. And River, please stay on that positivity, uplifting, empowering, encouraging place. This is our constellation, guys. Okay. So, What's okay? Yes, it is. It's okay to read. Yes, it is. I would. Okay, great. DM me. I'm only trying to be up. Yes, you are authentic. I'm glad. Empty it on out. See, that's what I used to do. Empty my head space because all that negative clutter is blocking your space for good articles. And hey, I'm glad. Yes, you are. And I'm glad you done dumped it out. So now you know. And thank you for being authentic because hey, we love you for it. Okay, so just come and knock on my door. It's always open, and I'll guide you the right way. Believe me. And Ashley, oh yeah, Ashley. Ashley's so good at it. She is just fantastic. Okay, I love that girl. She just, if you know, if I happen to be on Medium.com with, I'm not on there very long because I'll hop off. Oh, thanks, River. Just hit Ashley Lauren up. Okay, knock on her publication. Um, and Margaret.
Yeah.
Who am I talking about?
Yeah.
Margaret. Oh my God. You know, if you need some guidance in leadership, River, that is the way to start. Okay. She'll do the leadership part and I'll do the writing part and I'll guide you with the writing and the publishing. Believe me, you're great. Okay. Laughing helps a lot. That's right, Michelle, because that's how I did not give up because I was reading one author's entire articles. And I think she had about 30. I read them all, rolling on the floor, laughing so hard that I totally forgot what I was going to do before that. I was going to throw in the towel. I'm serious. I am not lying. That's exactly what happened. Thanks for reminding me on that one, Michelle. Yeah. Oh, Ashley, she's such a sweetheart. So, yeah, so please, just hit us up. We are a good connection here. You can't go wrong with this connection. We won't guide you the wrong way. Now, I know that you're here. There are some podcasts that are not, in your realm. Then don't go there. Okay, don't even participate, really, because you have to have that. If your connection does not feel good, you don't feel safe, you don't feel like you belong, don't cut it off. It's just like, it's like I said, we are in a constellation, okay? And you're part of it. And anything outside of that, cut it off. I'm cutting it off for you. To be for real, I'm doing all the hard work for you. But if you see something negative, hey, please hit me up and let me know so I can remove it for you. I'm good at it. And believe me, I'm loud. Yes, I'm ethical and professional. I'm loud on purpose because that's how we talk in Germany. So people can hear me and take me serious for real. River, you're so sweet. So that is what we do. Okay, so Margaret, you've been a sweetheart. I treasure you a lot. Okay, you have been so
Likewise.
fantastic. Like I said, oh yeah, the 40 plus wellness shift. That girl right there, that woman right there, that woman has articles that will blow you away. Ashley, go hit up the 40 plus wellness shift. She is amazing. That woman, I'm trying to get her on the podcast. So I'm trying to convince her on my path. Oh, you do too, huh? Oh my God, you popular girl. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's see where. Okay, I tell you what, the 40 plus one shit, go on Margaret's first, then come back over here because she'll be doing all the heavy lifting. Okay, Margaret, I need to DM you. Okay, Miss Hughes. Okay, sounds good. Margaret will. Yes.
Of course.
So,
Likewise.
do we have any questions anywhere? Does anybody have any questions they need to get off their chest? Oh, great. Thank you, Michelle. You're such a sweetheart. Hello, Florence Acosta. Thank you for joining. Wonderful. This has been a great podcast. This has been the best podcast we had so far. We had a podcast before, and that's been great. And I was trying to pin it onto my homepage with your face on it because we are a link. you do the leadership part, we are a link, and I do the writing part. So I'm trying to pop you on my homepage and let you sit there for a while. I'm sorry, Margaret, I just said that. I'm serious. But I'm trying to get people to see our link here. Yeah, Margaret's the leadership part, and I'm the writing part. Get it? We're connected here. Awesome, Miss You. Thank you so much. Oh my God. You guys have been so great. You like that? Okay, jokes.
They are. They
Oh
are
my God, that's so
wonderful.
wonderful. Oh my God. I had the best time. And I've got the mic now. I've got
Hey.
mics now. And I got that ring. And let me tell you, that ring, I don't know what happened, but we got disco going on over here, okay? I don't know what's going
What's
on, what's
up?
going on.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm just hooking you all up. I turned it
Hey.
on, I freaked out, and like, what on earth is happening here? What? How do I stop? How do I stop that thing? But I thought I'd
Hey,
let you
party
guys
over
know,
here.
so yeah, that's my disco. I'm sorry. See,
Hey.
now I don't know how to turn it off. Oh my God. I don't want to be purple or blue. Okay, that's enough. I can't do it. But I invested a lot of money on equipment because when you do a podcast, you have to have good equipment. So I finally got my mics. I always wanted that. And I finally got my ring. And I finally got other equipment that I set up because you guys deserve the best. Okay, you guys deserve the best when we do the podcast. Margaret is a pro. I don't even want to talk about her. Every time I see her, it's like, oh my God, how's she doing that? So perfect. Oh my God, could I do that? No, I can't. I'm sorry. I tried to do the moves that Margaret does. Can't do it. But no, Margaret is great. I adore her. She's just absolutely out of this world. And she is right on spot. If you haven't checked her website out yet, that website is so immaculate. She makes me sick. I'm like, how'd she do that? I'm gonna try that. It's gonna take me too long. What on earth? And she has got a perfect website, you guys. It's so easy to get in and find your way. She has so many podcasts and nice articles where you guys can learn how to be a leader, what it takes to be a leader. And thank you, Ben. I adore you. Thank you for coming too. And yeah, guys, put your links on here so you guys can share each other. Because, like I said, this is a constellation, folks. My chat bubble is a constellation, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And you guys are helping me do that. Okay, so thank you so much for allowing me to be on your podcast. I absolutely loved it. Okay, so
It was an
now you.
honor. It was an honor.
So now that you guys know who I am, like I said, there's nothing fake about me. What you see is what you get. Whatever comes out of my mouth is just going to come out of my mouth. And if you all ask for a question, you're going to get the truth. So be ready for it because I'm going to lay it on. No, it's not going to be a negative narrative, but I'm going to lay it on you because I need you to learn how to do this because this can be your success. You want to create that milestone and ultimately be an author and publish books. Don't just do like I did. I wish I could. I wish I might. That's not going to get it done because you're going to sit on the sidelines and now you have people that support you and that give you a positive connection. Okay, Margaret, me, Ashley, and Lauren, and you guys just come and we'll hook you up. It's gonna be a road that's gonna be traveled together. We're not gonna go separate. There's always a motive for things that I do. Will I let you know immediately? No, because that defeats the purpose. Thank you, Florence Acosta, for that link. Yeah, Becoming You with Florence Acosta. Go on her publication. She's awesome. I adore her. She really is great. She is.
She is. She
Oh
is.
my God. I know. Always perfect. Well, how do y'all do that? I'm just me, you know. That is one of those things that I'm going to have to get hooked up with. How to do great podcasts from Margaret and Lawrence. Yes, please. Because I am the kind of girl. I always was a backbone, a concrete, unbreakable, unshakable, unbelievable backbone for someone behind the curtain. That's where I do my magic. So I am good with the magic behind the curtain. And if you guys want that winding down podcast at night, let me know. I'll do it more often. I didn't want to do it so you guys would get tired of it. I don't want you getting tired of me. You know, it's a winding down podcast. Let go of the day. That's what it is.
Love it.
Just let go. That's let go. We read some articles together. Just imagine you're a kid. I'm tucking you in. I'm reading articles, and you can come on with me and read your articles. Okay, this is just to relax away all the stress from the day. So in the morning, you be refreshed and you feel good. And then Ashley's going to come back and do another podcast to relax you again, if that's what you need. Okay?
Ashley, Miss Hughes want to know what happened to our friend Eldridge.
I have no idea. I do not know. I have no idea. Don't know. Don't know. I really don't know. I'm just being honest. I don't know. I had a heart attack a few months ago. A lot of people didn't know that. And I was editing his book. Okay. I had a heart attack halfway through. Okay. I was in the hospital. What was I supposed to do? And when I came back, that's the first thing I did. I contacted him and I told him, hey, what was going on? He said, stop editing. I don't want you to edit. So I stopped editing. And I paid a lot of money for a publication for Tiana Jones. Tiana Jones is a singer and a publisher. She is well known everywhere. Okay. And she agreed to publish his book. I paid for it, but since all that happened, of course, I've already put the money out, which is fine. I don't care. Okay. I would have finished it. But he did not allow me to. That's not my material. That's his material. Okay. Like I said, what data, what stuff I get is locked in a Dropbox. It does not go anywhere. Okay. And I contacted him and I asked him, hey, what do you want me to do? No, he didn't even want to talk to me. So I didn't want to, I didn't want to make him feel like I'm harassing him or anything. So I stopped. And that was it. That was the end. That's all I know. And that's the last time I spoke to him. So I don't know what happened afterwards. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Nobody knew I had a heart attack. My grandma had 5 strokes, so I know I'm up for it. So I'm not trying to go there because I'm trying to stay healthy for you guys so I can do this, okay? And I'm not going to invite chaos or stress in. If somebody doesn't like my work, let me know. We can rectify it and talk about it and get it all out in the open, and we'll resolve it, okay? But he was not willing to resolve it with me.
It is what it is.
Yeah, see? Yeah. I was willing to finish it, but I've got it in a lockbox, but I don't do anything with it because it's locked. Okay. He did not want me to contact him anymore, and it was sad. I was sad. Okay. And I was crushed. But it's okay. I can't force him. Okay. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. So that was that. But anyway, out with the negative, in with the positive. Okay, now. Okay, I can't force somebody to work with me because editing, guys, editing is not easy. Okay, you will be amazed how long it takes to edit. It's hard work. Okay, and I didn't mind doing it for him. I really didn't because he became a good friend of mine. Um, but he just. You're right, Miss Hughes. There are two sides to a story. I don't. I like I said, I'm not going to invite chaos. I opened my door for him. It was never closed. I never closed it for him, but he didn't want to walk in. So, anyways, so that's that. I ghosted him. No, I don't have to ghost him. No, no, he's still on my list. No, yeah. I don't know where you're getting that from, but we don't tell any lies here. Okay. I don't have no reason to ghost him. Why would I ghost him? No. He popped into my space and said something about my editing, and I removed him because I don't have negative narratives, okay? Anyways, now, next thing. Oh my God. Guys, good. I'm glad. Tell them hi for me. Really. Anyways, so if you guys want to check out Margaret, go to Margaret. You guys know her, okay? Go ahead and check out. It's Ashley. She is helping me, okay? Ashley's my little right hand here. Actually, she's a big right hand. So I'm just we have that link, we have that connection. Like I said, we're not going to invite negative narratives. You can pop in all day long if you want to and throw it at me. I'm just going to be here. Okay. Now, if somebody wants to stay in a negative place, they're going to be alone. I'm not going to be there. Margaret's not going to be there. Ashley's not going to be there. Anybody of you guys not going to be in that spot because, like I said, I am not going to go down that road. Okay. I deal with mental health, but I dealt with it. And I know what I can invite in, and I know what I won't. Oh, she's here to see you, Margaret. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you very much. There she is. See? There she is. Yeah. So,
Much love for everybody, okay?
yep, yep, yep.
And we want to end everything on a positive note,
That's right.
okay?
That's right. So, thank you so much for having me. I really am very grateful for giving me the opportunity so everyone will get to know me, who I am, because I'm not only on paper, okay? I'm not only putting words on paper, but I'm the real thing. Margaret is the real thing. This is a good constellation that we already built. So thank you so much, guys, for having me. And like I said, Ashley, she's my right hand. The 40 plus wellness. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah, Margaret, you're gonna have to set that up. She's gonna have to be on your podcast. Oh, thank you, Millie Jones. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really appreciate all of you. Okay.
We
So,
appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all for
mhm,
joining us today
mhm.
and enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you so much.
Mwah. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.